working the McDonald's going, "Would you like some cheese?" to that song.
Oh God, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up.
Oh man, if you could find, I ain't even heard that in years. I don't even know if that could be found. I'm sure it could, but I don't know if Boner made that himself. And that, one of those things just disappeared when he died or what.
Rock 105. What was that segment?
It was, I think they called it "What Happened to Axl Rose" or "What's Axl Rose Doing Now" or some shit like that. Ooh, healing flask right off the bat. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to take
Okay,
that.
yeah, I don't see it on YouTube anywhere.
Yeah, I
There's
think that
so
was
much
custom
great
made.
lost. There, yeah, there it was. But there's so much great lost media from Rock 105. It ain't even funny.
I'm sure a lot of radio stations have got that action going on. Hell, they
Yeah,
had that fucking acoustic version of Mighty Sideshow's charades that I had was they recorded in there, and I've not ever since I lost all the music, I've not been able to find that since, and I would kill because that song is amazing acoustic.
dude. If I'm not mistaken, okay,
You've got it hiding somewhere. That's great, but
I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. And the only reason why I say that and the way I do is I think it's either on the Arcos or it may be on. Hold
when
on.
I borrowed the Arcos, it wasn't there because I went looking.
Okay.
Because there's like there was a few songs like that that I've just not ever since I've not been able to refine because they were
My
oddities or
okay. So
because
I happen to have a folder, Mighty Sideshow.
uh-huh,
It looks like it's just the album.
yep, because they only did that one album, didn't they?
Yeah,
Mainly
it's just the album.
because I mean that's all that's on any of the platforms to buy is just the
Yeah,
album.
I know.
Which,
And the funny thing is I know the version that you're talking about
yep,
because I had it,
I think you might have got that one for me actually.
dude. Holy shit!
What?
I don't have it, but I'm about to spend it anyway. Or I need to see if I can get this tower to boot up.
Okay, you have my interest now.
I have an old tower over here from back
Ooh,
when I lived at your house.
oh man, God
And
knows what's on there.
you're 110% correct.
What on God knows what's on there?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be much of the Triple X variety on that PC because
I
it did go spend time as a sign machine.
to be fair, any of the videos I had back then I still have because that's my life's work as a hard drive full of adult material.
Hey, what was the name of that song?
Charades. That was like their one hit, and it was kind of like I actually think it got saw nationwide play, but that was like definitely a local hit for sure.
Well, it's a bunch of the old comedy stuff. Small Lex and Terry 1900 calls.
Oh God, yes.
I found all that. I may just zip this whole folder up and send it to you, dude.
Not gonna complain if you do on that. That sounds like there's some gold. We're gonna take poison because
There's a lot of gold in here. And some stuff it looks like it's been duplicated over the years, but you can sort that out as you see fit. I'll sort it out on my end.
right.
Cheech
Yay, man.
Chong, Chewbacca song, Chinese freestyle rap, Closer, Come Sweet Death, Cotton Candy, Cow Patty, Darth Vader uses Ebonics. Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here that's from way back in the day. But I don't see the song that you're talking about.
Nope. Because if you're looking at what I think you are, when I you loaned it to me, I went through that shit. Because I think I went through the folder you're talking about and grabbed anything I didn't have out of that. Because that's how I got some of that back. Some of that's Unfortunately, which it's it's out there. It's the internet. It never truly goes away. But some of it's just such a bitch to find after a certain point. That's why Internet Archives should. That's why Internet Archives is wonderful and should be supported.
Yeah, I've started going through and just completing discographies as of late
Fair.
of stuff that I had partials of. I just went ahead and completed it out.
That's legit. Ooh, poisonous weapon. Every attack deals one poison damage. For the build we've got going right now, that is money.
You're the only one that's understood. And you're right. I mean, you may have actually went through there and pulled stuff out of it already. You know who else may have it, and we're overlooking it?
Who's that?
West.
I doubt it. Like, I don't even think he's had a reliable PC for most of the time of his adult life. That wasn't his kind of music anyway.
No, but I could have swore he had it though. I
I
mean,
mean, it's
the Mighty Sideshow
possible.
folder I have came from him because I didn't do it myself.
Oh, gotcha.
Man, God, I guess I do it. Yep, I'm gonna step on this landmine for you, sir.
Y'all messaged. He messaged me earlier, so yeah, go for it. 'Cause it was like his birthday yesterday or something.
And
Come
he was
on.
pretty good about keeping up with stuff.
That's fair. Ooh, gold dagger with
Technicolor
him.
Palp has arrived with
Yeah, I'll take
unlimited
that.
ads.
Since this gold dagger's damage is based off money, and homeboy here gets double money from everything. Yeah, that's a win if you ask me.
Wasn't that part of? They was here with Shinedown that year, wasn't they?
I mean, they were a local band first of all, so
Yeah, but when we seen them, we seen them with Mighty Sideshow and uh,
yeah, they opened for some big bands that came through. I do know that.
yeah, but we went and seen them down there in downtown in a little building.
I think you're right. It's been forever.
Yeah, and they opened up for Shinedown. Oh God, man, why are you doing this to me this evening? My stream was not supposed to be a
Find the music stream.
yeah, and all of a sudden my
Hell,
keyboard's decided that it doesn't want to cooperate.
magnet. Yes. Health potion. Absolutely. Piggy bank until we get a hand of Midas. Yes. Yes. And poison grenade. Don't have enough for that, but we still upgraded a bunch of things there. There we go. Oh god, it's this asshole who drops poison in the machine. This one German dude that I've started watching on YouTube, he got to floor 100 in this on several different occasions. It's like, dear God, dude.
So I know you've been through the YouTube deal.
Oh, Oh, looking on YouTube for it? Yeah. Ouch.
So it looks
Damn,
like
they just creamed my corn.
so the era we're looking for is 2006 ish, 2007 ish.
That sounds about right. Of course, I don't have Panda Midas when I could really use it right here.
16 years ago.
Yep.
That puts us at 2008.
Yep. Take that poison dagger for sure.
Closest thing you're going to get's the stage performance on YouTube.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame, but what do you do, you know?
Man, you just
Sometimes you sometimes you just have to eat shit on things like that.
right. I wasn't trying to
Well,
get that to go super loud like that. All right. All right, for those watching on my channel, I'm actually back on my channel.
oh yeah, I didn't know you actually went live already. Or
Yeah,
streamed.
I went live on our great hunt there for just a moment.
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. Big apology, terrible lie.
So if you're on Captain's channel and you know where we can find that version of the song, we'd be gratefully appreciative.
Right, right. Terrible lie.
Uh,
Oh, I got a big giant hunk of terrain here to work on.
that's what she said.
No, no, that's not what she said. Only in a dream. Uh,
At 42, he's
don't need the sand first. No, I don't want to. No, no, do not turn on sticky keys. Leave them fucking things off. Thank you.
right. Hell, I did a community post on YouTube today. Like, hey guys, you got suggestions for what I should play? Silence. Ooh, another poisonous weapon. Attack each man. Another poison for each attack. That's kind of Gucci there, I'd say. Now, if we can just get the one that when you kill an enemy, the poison spreads their poison gets shared to other enemies.
Right?
But now we're going to be doing 2 poison for each hit given. I'm not gonna lie, spikes would be nice.
And
Oh, damn.
there we go. Just smear a little glue on.
Sickle. I don't really think that's worth the time.
I'll just
Also, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe to mine or Captain's channel for that record.
You can check me out on YouTube at both the Captain 311 and 82nd Legion, and on Twitch at 82nd Legion. twitch.tv/82nd Legion. And John, for those watching along on my channels, where can they find you at?
You can find me as Retro Red on YouTube. Best way to find me is Retro Red and then search like Dungeon Crawler or any of that stuff because I'm not the only one that uses that. So
You just completed
or
a
a former.
playthrough Mercenaries 2?
Yep. Yeah, just finished that yesterday. Kinda want to go back and do the stuff I didn't do off screen just because I want to do it.
Right?
Oh,
Let's try not to make a big giant mess on my desk this evening. That would be amazing.
one could hope, right?
Oh, I'm really good at making messes on my desk on stream.
That I believe.
I like
Ooh,
I've
first
turned I've
time.
turned 2 bottles of paint over on stream. I hadn't turned but maybe one over in 3 years.
I just can't. No, gonna nick some shields. That's for damn sure.
I'm gonna have to move
Yeah,
my
we're gonna
sanding
shred
in.
those. I may regret that. We may not. We'll find out.
Oh yeah, like so.
Ooh, double use of that. Yeah, we definitely gotta get that one.
Yeah, YouTube's gonna Trent Reznor me for the next month.
Good lord. Spiky shield. That's actually what I was hoping. One of the things I was hoping for.
I guess that
Uh,
puts damage back on them.
what it does is you get a status effect called spikes, and basically when they attack you, that basically does damage to them for the amount of spikes you have. Which you can add that up pretty dang quick if you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Ooh, piggy bank made it in. Now, since we've
What
got
if I could
such a
check?
high poison, okay, it's just gonna do this then. Shit. Well, shit. I just gave myself 10 poison like a dumbass.
Congratulations, sir.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty smart right here. Yeah, I know he's got reflect too, by the way.
Well, apparently you didn't just a second ago.
No, I knew. I failed what I was trying to do, to be honest.
Oh,
Just 100% honest. How we're gonna get out of the reflex at this rate.
oof. I'm using sand to hide print lines.
Lovely.
It's on terrain, so it makes sense.
It's dry, coarse, and gets everywhere.
It really is. I'm not building a Tatooine table because I'm tired of that line being used every time I pull up to a table with it.
Oh yeah. That and I feel like Tatooine's like the most overplayed thing anyway.
I mean, I'm sure there's other planets in the Star Wars universe that we could visit besides Tatooine. Just saying.
I don't need a third poison for each attack. Well, it wouldn't be a bad thing. It's just not what I'm after at this exact moment.
You know, I almost need some damn James Bond
Shit.
pause menu music right now.
No, 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 no.
You know, somebody's put that stuff on like GoldenEye pause music is a very popular search apparently.
Oh, real? I'm not surprised because everybody loved that shit. So,
Dude, it's so good. That's a playthrough I need to go through and pick back up.
oh, Goldeneye.
Yeah, I got like halfway done with it in one setting.
Oh yeah, that's a dead bomb. There it is. Gauntlet. Yep, we're taking that.
Well, these big giant pieces take so much to do material wise.
The gauntlet went in first, which is a good thing.
Well, Spider, you just become part of this piece of terrain for the rest of your life. Well,
Assuming it won't be a very long life, then.
I don't think it was alive to begin with. So,
I mean, that's fair.
I've just entombed it in glue. That's all. May he be a glue eater. Ooh, boy.
All I can think of is you basically Jurassic Parked it with the whole
Yep.
stuff being caught in the ember or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Hand to Midas. It's about damn time.
Man,
That's a hell of a first throw. So I'm going to take some hits on this first. Yep. Do the health potion because we need that. All right. We don't need. I don't want another magnet. You know what? I'm gonna pass on the gold dagger too, because
are you okay?
not really, but I'm
Okay.
alive. Why?
Just making sure. You're going to pass on the gold dagger.
Well, I mean, I don't want to overfill my machine with shit, but and then not get what I need on the initial. That's the reason I'm passing. Now, once
Okay.
I get rid of some more shit, yeah, absolutely. Then actually, let's take this moment to spell what I was exactly trying to do. Now let's do that. There we go. Yeah, he's dead now. He very much will be dead. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're doing well tonight on this Monday. It is Monday, right? Yeah, Monday night.
I mean, yeah, it's Monday. It don't feel like it, but it's Monday.
Monday.
Can suck again on another day.
Yeah, I'll take weaklings and give the enemies 25% less health.
Somebody's like, "Aren't you afraid of that falling off of it in the future?" On the sand, on the other pieces I
Yeah.
done. I was like, "Nope, not at all." And then the next picture I posted was 5 layers of primer on top of them. No, it's got enough paint on it that it should remain in place. I mean, if I have to, I'll do the old water down some Mod Podge and with water and alcohol and pour it through a little squirt bottle.
There we go. Come on.
So I've done a water pump on a Chevy Sonic,
Uh huh.
and I'll just go ahead and admit that was one of the most bastard child water pumps I've ever done.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, like I don't know that I want to do another one at the price I done this one for.
Ah, I mean, that's fair. We don't have that. I'll take another spot shield though for sure.
All right, just one little section left to go, and this bad boy is done, and then we're off to piece two.
Hooray! Piece two.
These things are massive pieces of terrain. They're like 12 or 13 inches. I had them printed on the biggest that the guy's machine would print them at
Fair.
because these was like centerpieces of a table. Is how I was looking at it.
Yeah, he's dead. Vampirism wouldn't be a bad perk either to have. I'll take another spot shield. Nice, so we're gonna do this first. It's a perfect opportunity to get some of that healing we were worried about getting. And almost full health, thank goodness.
So this stuff will cure overnight,
Ooh,
and I'll hit it with a short bristle brush, and then I'm gonna go prime it in the same red I primed everything else. And because we're professional on this channel, and by
that's a new
profession,
one.
yeah, professional. So professional that I just Mod Podge my damn finger.
It's been a fine job.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't have it any other way tonight, honestly. We're so professional that we're going to.
Motherfucker.
All right, so that ain't working like it's supposed to. Let me try it this way.
One last attempt. Okay, good, because I wasn't doing that again. Or at least that's what I'm telling myself.
Yeah, we got the dollar bill. We got the dollar bill
Uh,
sand scraper.
not after that. No, we're good. Alright, now.
All right, cool. Then we put our dollar back up.
Dollar bills, yo.
Oh, this one's gonna take a lot more.
Really? So. Oh, yeah, that works. And come on. Well, that didn't work out how I wanted it to, but that seems about right, honestly. Par for the course.
Average.
Contagious venom, that's what we've been looking for. Hell yeah. So now, when I kill somebody and they have poisoned, it spreads to everybody else. And considering I'm doing 2 poison damage for every attack I do right now, that will add up quite quickly.
Yes, definitely sounds like it should.
Oh, he died and shared 25 poison to each other person, and that killed another one. Yeah, 144 poison. He died. The end. Gold dagger. So we can shred some stuff here in a bit too. Oof, that's a lot of damage. I don't know. I can't justify any of those. Yeah, we need hoarder, or we need to get rid of some crap. Because the exact problem I was telling you about not everything I want off the bat dropping in, that just happened.
Okay, so I've officially I'm using dollar bills to make it rain sand.
Fair. Yeah, we don't only. Well, I didn't mean to go here, but you know what? Some extra health wouldn't be a bad thing at this point. Now, if we just get golden armor too, that would be thing, so we get more health based on how much money we have.
Well,
Well,
you can wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which gets
and see
filled
which one fills
first.
up first. Yep.
I mean, I know how modern day is, so
I was about to say, when you said well, I was about to say Kyle's mom's a big fat bitch.
we could have went there with it.
Absolutely, the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. Bitch to all the boys and girls. Toot.
Do 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 do. Oh wait, I totally changed the song unintentionally.
Ah. Well, this might work if I can get the claw in. The claw. There we go.
There's a lot of sand on that.
Second gauntlet. I don't think I can turn that down.
Boom, 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 boom. Well, that was cool and all. I don't want to listen to the full 007 remake album from GoldenEye. Even
Oh,
though
they did an album for the remake of it.
I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was an official album or a fan remake album, but I will admit that it actually sounded really good.
Yeah.
I'll send you a link to it
Shit.
because I'm most definitely enjoying getting to listen to something different music wise for a change on stream. I love my royalty free stuff that I get to use, but I'll leave that for the people. Psychomatic
Take another
advocacy.
one of those. Yeah, of course that happens right off. Okay.
Damn it. Trying not to make a big giant mess with sand all over my desk. Makes a big giant mess with sand all over his desk.
They do or do not, there is no try.
Yeah, I mean, what it feels like at times, for damn sure.
Legit. There we go. Get the money.
Get the money, honey. We can't have no more Axl Rose references this stream.
Yeah, we're all full up on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, a double piggy bank. That's nice. Almost full health. Beautiful. Let's go. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Now it's time to shredder. Piggy bank might not be relevant anymore. Keep it for just a smidge longer. I mean, we're at the what would be considered the final boss of this tutorial or this demo anyway. We're still gonna go keep playing though.
Oh, yeah. And just cycle through him a handful of times.
Oh yeah, what you do? No, what you like? You can go into endless mode, and
Yeah.
every level it just randomizes stuff. I mean, Homeboy's already in. That was great. He's already got 36 poison damage on him, and he's taking damage every time he attacks me because I've got 20 spikes on me, and I'm about to have more. Make that 40. He won't live. He won't live again, another way. He might. Oh, if he attacks me, he won't.
Uh, I've actually grown to like some other songs from Prodigy more than I do Firestarter.
I like Invaders Must Die.
It's good. Voodoo People's been on my list here a lot lately. Between Voodoo People and Naranya,
Fair.
uh, it's the synth in Naranya though that gets me. Of course, I think that's just a kick I've been on here lately.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Nope.
No, like I'm carrying this big thing wad of money over there, and the magnet lands on the little thing before it falls in. It has enough thing to hold like one item. So none of and it kept all the money from going into the machine just then. What an ass hat.
It's like, nope, I know what you're gonna do there, and we can't let you do it. So fuck you.
Like, I see what you did there, and we can't have that. We need to get Hoarder too, so we can get more items in the machine at one time. They won't live past this though, so it really doesn't matter too much. Well, so even they did. I had a third gauntlet. I mean, should I? I mean, that's the question. I mean, we're going to, but
Why shouldn't you?
right. Like, is it? Of course, I didn't get it then because of that. Let's say, at what point is it considered excessive? But does it really matter?
Well, you know what they say. There's no kill like overkill.
That's true. That is absolutely true.
I mean, the old motto back in the day was 3 shots in the head and you know they're dead. Too bad it still don't stand today.
Yeah, people get kind of pissy about that sort of thing.
Yeah, but nobody can take a joke no more. But they can. Oh,
Yeah,
never mind. I'm about to go off in a rabbit hole. I probably don't need to go off
yeah, they
into.
get the kind of yeah. We neither of us need that kind of crap. So yeah, it's better not to.
Yeah,
But I agree, people need to learn how to take a joke nowadays.
I mean they've learned it.
I know what you want to say. I know what in God's name you want to say. It's like written all over that. It's just
Yeah, the fact that you set me up and then I had to bite my tongue.
right. Like, it's like, oh dear God.
Oh, hey, piece number 2 done. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I hate sand and terrain.
I makes sense.
See if I can't cut a good. See if I can't cut a good line here.
So I will say though, Foggy said everything except cocaine was okay.
Oh,
And then and then to proceed to name all the different slang terms for cocaine for the record, which, dear God, it was educational.
uh, White Widow, Wonder Rocket, Nose Candy. Yeah, it's got a bunch of different names. Have you seen Mary? She wears a white dress.
That movie was so fun. I laughed so fucking hard in that movie though.
Oh man, I gotta go through and find that commercial.
Oh God, I'm afraid to even ask.
It was a rehab commercial on top of that.
Oh God.
Man, why are we like this evening?
I don't know. I really don't. Why are we like this anytime, to be fair? Oh yeah, health potions hidden under the giant
Oh
pile of
yes,
coins.
yes, yes. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh hell.
Copy.
Are you putting like every slang term in chat for
Nope,
one of
nope,
us?
nope, nope, nope. But it definitely fits in our it definitely fits with the conversation we're having at the moment.
Of course it does. God damn it.
Yes.
Not you. It was my fuck up, but I'm afraid to even ask what. Where did you post it? Oh, you messaged it to me. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. That's appropriate. And I do not freebase cocaine.
maybe sitting in traffic, gonna be a while. I might freebase some cocaine, just a little, but I do not freebase cocaine.
God.
Oh man, I'm so glad I sent that to you, so I can send it to another buddy of mine. Because it's been a while since we've relished in the laughter over that.
Sometimes you just gotta. This dude's dead.
So I got a message back and was told to ask Robbie
Ask Robbie what.
for that particular track
Gotcha.
because
Yeah, I didn't think to ask Robbie. It's not like he doesn't have like the most extensive music collection in human existence. So yeah, because
yeah.
he's a walking fucking encyclopedia when it comes to that shit. So
Dun, 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 dun. Yep.
oh
So
damn,
so now I go pull that link from the message I sent you. Copy link, and then
I don't need more
and
spicy
then
shells. There is no end then.
and then
There is no end then. Oh, I want my $2.
and the response I expected was exactly what I received.
Oh, nice. So, oh god, you some bitch. On lay, some bitch. It's Disco Jug. So,
We almost need to have a meme review night where we sit down and go back and rewatch all our old memes and let everybody in on
oh god, I see some of that. Some of that just is
them.
asking for trouble.
I mean, I'm almost tempted to go back and pull up some Ventrilo harassment.
God, some gold.
Uh huh.
So something worth pointing out. Uh, I don't know. So Gold Dagger does an attack dealing 3 damage plus 2 damage for each 10 coins you own. Now I have 1,142 coins, and it just did 221 damage in one hit.
Isn't that pretty much one hit kills?
Not completely at some points,
But
because
within
after
reason.
at this only on floor 7, yeah, it's pretty Berserker. Yeah, we'll take Berserker.
Would you like some making fuck
Making fuck
berserk?
Berserker.
And we stop that before we go any further with it
Oh,
because we definitely don't need a Jay and Silent bob it up a notch. Oh no, 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 no! I can't have glue there.
and that's how he glued his pee hole shut, kids.
Yes, that's exactly how I did it.
Ooh, helmet double your block. That I'm not gonna take it but that's maybe later on get. I mean, everything's already having a hard time hurting me anyway. Oh shit! I just died. Like, well, shit. I didn't realize I was that low on health. But that's
I'm
just
not
how it
gonna.
be.
I'm not gonna take this thing that's gonna help me live longer. Dies to the next thing it falls.
Well, I mean, I didn't have any block to double anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
So are you
We'll
basically
do
building your character up
go
per
count
run,
Clawula.
kind of like
Uh
you do
huh.
in Noida?
Yeah, it's a roguelike, so every
Okay.
runs can be different. I mean, well, the enemies are random, the items you get each time are random,
All right.
and you can re-roll. Same with the perks. So I mean, it's very much think Vampire Survivor, that sort of thing. Noida, Vampire Survivor.
Gotcha.
I can't wait for this game to hit actually be out. It says quarter 4, so I need them to hurry up and just release the damn thing because this is only the demo, and I put like 40 plus hours into it.
Yeah, I know you've got a ton of hours in it in the grand scheme of things.
And I can't wait to see what because if this is just the demo, they have to add some really cool stuff in, and just in there has to be more added in when they release it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Forget blocks irrelevant. So, because Count Caligula can't block, but he every time he does a damage, he heals itself for 10% of the damage dealt. So if you start doing really high damaging hits, he heals himself pretty damn well.
All right. Sounds like it.
And I also don't have a timer on the claw with him, which is nice. All right. There we go. Yeah, now and I get the helmet doubles block. Like, that's even worth taking. Bargain or weakling. Take bargain because that's building for a few long term right there. Bargain takes 5% off the cost of anything that costs money. And if you get 20 of them, it makes everything free. So you can re-roll indefinite at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. My playlist tonight's on kill. I'm all right with it.
It's been set to stun.
So if you get, I'll send you a link to some stuff that I've found here music wise the past couple of days that I've thought was interesting.
Ooh, nice. So the air got fixed today. We finally have air coming into the bedroom again. Apparently
Awesome.
something got in there and messed up the insulation, and it was in the duct blocking air to the back rooms here.
Oh, okay.
And then Curtis and the two ducts going to Curtis's room and the bathroom were fixed, so he's not necessarily happy that his room has that isn't balls burning hot in there.
He should be able to turn his ducks off, and then he can be balls burning hot. Check out my new weapon of choice.
There we go. More kittens. Asshole is dead. All right, golden armor. That is exactly what we need. 2 health for each 10 coins you own. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll go that route. You guys you're putting those on there, aren't you? Oh shit.
Man, these are just tedious to do because of how massive they are.
Not bad, huh?
They're every bit of probably 12, 13 inches by 8, and then they're 8 or
That's
9
not.
inches tall.
That's not like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and they're rock outcroppings and spires mixed. So, and then I pour enough sand out of my bag to do a section, and then all the excess I scrape into an index card, and I do blobs of it at a time.
No one can beat the blob.
The blob method works.
Yeah, some spikes would be amazing if I could get them for him right now.
Well, luck gods are not upon you at the moment.
Right?
I still haven't went through and submitted that run from the other night where I was doing Cruising USA speed runs.
You should do it.
I know I need to.
No way I can get. And of course, that asshole heals. All right. This will finish him. Mm. There's the magnet we want.
Another dimension, another dimension. Yeah, the car I just worked on, I
Uh
had
huh.
to actually build tools to work on it. Yep, it had been a while since I've had to build tools.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the off-road stuff I worked on building tools was the best thing you could do because you wasn't going to order prefab tools.
Ooh, healing flask. We'll take it just in case. Oh shit.
Yep, I can't wait to spend 30 minutes cleaning my desk off all the damn sand. I'm gonna bitch about it the entire time I'm doing it.
It's dry, bland, and disgusting.
Damn, are we talking about ramen?
Right.
I shouldn't bitch because it's probably about to be my dinner for the next month, for next little bit. I mean, at least at this point, I'm not afraid to.
The ramen diet.
Yeah, but at this point, I'm not afraid to add shit to it.
That's fair.
You know, a $7 pork tenderloin's 3 meals if you do it right.
Yeah.
And I've got a charcoal grill, so I am set.
Damn, I can't get shit that I'm looking for here.
Mm, yep. And we'll just put a touch of sand right there. A little sand right there. And in the words of Fred Flintstone, a little dabble do.
Uh-huh. See what you did there.
I'm glad you caught what I did right there. Because that's almost like a punchline for my channel, a little dabble do. With all the glue and stuff that we use. And if it doesn't turn out perfect, I'm okay with it. You know, it's not a trophy winning piece of terrain.
I mean, doesn't really have to be either, to be fair.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Feel like shut your whore mouth.
I'm not you know, I'm not the person I used to be when it comes to this. Not everything has to be show winning.
That's fair. I mean, terrain's just terrain.
I don't even honestly, dude. I, for somebody who enjoys winning trophies and awards and stuff as much as I do, you know how many best painted trophies I truly have? One.
How many? Really?
One. I won it with the X30, the land speeder I painted.
The blue one, the blue colored one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that.
because I mean it was nice and honestly deserving of an award. But even then, that's just a local game store award. That's not a
A major award.
yeah.
It's a major award. I download, but so here we go.
Funk show, brother, right about now. But I am about to step outside for a moment, though. Oh, that brush is gonna be fucked. We're gonna let it soak.
Really coin. Just sitting up there on the edge, that little plateau I was talking about, like an asshole. We need more weapons. So that is definitely our downfall here.
All right.
There we go. Poison grenade. We will take it just because it's something.
Hello there.
Well, hello there. How are you this evening? Oh, fucking bot.
Hello there.
All right.
Oh, I got ads. I got ads.
You know, there is a medicine for that nowadays. God for the healing potion in this. We'd be so fucking dead.
Knowing's half the battle, sir.
Go, Joe.
Release the crabs.
Cold dagger. All right. There's some good stuff in there. Give me something I want. Take spikes.
Live my life without you.
Damn it. Damn it, monster. Get off my lawn. You're scaring my children. There it is. Yeah, there's nothing to shred there because we really need all the guns.
Yep, you actually get to post something in your channel for a change.
Oh, cool.
Yep. It's about break time for me though.
Yeah,
Uh, multiple reasons.
I figured.
And I'll let you keep my folks entertained for a moment because I'm probably gonna pull your stream up on my computer. I,
That's perfectly fine.
I
Are
need
you on YouTube or Twitch right now?
both.
Or both?
If I'm streaming, 9 times out of lot 10, I'm on both. Be right back.
Yep. There. Hope y'all are doing well tonight. as we are. I see the sand that he's been working on there. There we go. Really one damage. Hope the health potion falls in first. It's not going to, because that would just take that shuriken. Absolutely. Those poison isn't my main plan this time, but I'm definitely taking advantage of it. Let's see, is this the angry dude or the reflecty dude? We'll find out. Tends to buff itself or others. That probably is the one of the. There's my health potion in there at least. You know what? That is fine. I'll take one hit against myself. Better than letting that asshole build it up. Because homeboy can build up reflect. I don't know if it actually shows that for y'all, but health. Yay, health potion. Yeah, he's dead this round. No. Yeah, he's dead. Boom. That this time at least. Oh yeah, I've got 6 spikes by default right now. So every time they attack me, they get 6 damage back in return, which is very nice. Yeah, I'll take the Ring of Strength. I don't know if I feel how I feel about it right now. It's definitely not our priority to grab right off the bat, but if we get it, like here, oh no, it flung it out at the last second. Its magnetism doesn't work on non-metal. Yeah. Really need a poisonous dagger. It's really what we're kind of hoping for here. But no, that's not really. We'll take another Shuriken. I don't really get the warm fuzzies about it, but take the strength ring now. That way every attack does 2 more damage. Damn, they beat my ass. Yeah, homeboy in the back. Yes. Health potion again. Because when you're down to 2/3 health, you want to heal some. Hope everybody's doing well, either channel that's in here tonight. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe to either channel, especially mine. Hey, I got the heal in before it. Got do block. We're gonna take the great sword just to see how it plays with others. Yeah, I think it was gonna do well because of the. Well, at least we. A little bit of. Well, at least we did get some murking going on there. There we go. Nice. All right. Poison dagger, finally. Yeah, it's not what my ideal, but poison in the. Oh wow, the strength sword just landed up there on the balcony or in the little platform that because reasons. Most of that reason being my life, you know. Really, what not do? Well, we can upgrade stuff here in a bit. It's gonna help at least somewhat. Now that's a way better attack. Well, oh shit! I just realized how much that was costing me to reroll when I was do do do. Hot cross buns and all that. Nope. Poison dagger. Yep, we want that. Thank you. Absolutely take. Nope. No, that's my liking. Risk that. Absolutely upgrade that health potion. Gold sword and the grenade. Why not? It's kind of shit, but there we go. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. I'll be the gold dagger first. Thank you. Dagger. There we go. God. Yes. Each weapon. Now every weapon does poison damage, and we're okay with it. Go ahead and take the All right. There we go. Yep. I just realized Handomitis wasn't in this down here. Yeah, this is probably the end of the. Yeah, they're dead. Oh, Captain's almost back, it looks like.
All right, I'm back. That was rough.
Fair enough.
Dun, 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 dun. Duh. All right. What's the next project I work on this evening?
Oh, did you finish the one you were working on?
Well, to the point I was finishing it tonight, yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, there's no point in trying to put paint over wet glue.
That is absolutely fair.
I mean, would I like to go ahead and go put primer on all this and
Let's not stay with the humidity outside today. I don't think you want to even think of looking at primer.
and then I just turned around and tried to choke myself in my headset.
Yeah, I just figured that was a aesthetic choice. I was just letting you have it.
Yep, yep. Yeah, probably best. No, I literally turned and had headset cord across my neck.
Oh, that's a son of a bitch.
Yeah, I mean it's for second world problems, my man. Second world problems.
Second world. If it was first world, it'd be wireless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's what you were getting at with it. Well played.
You're welcome, sir. I occasionally have moments of brilliance. Far and few between, but when they're there, by God, are they brilliant. They shine like the North Star. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, I wonder if this works like a weed tray.
The world may never know. So what's funny is this character I'm playing as right now can't have block, but there's nothing saying you can't have reflect.
Right.
Yeah. So yes, here, have that damage back that you tried to do to me.
You can just get right on over there. I don't need you close to the edge.
Do you want paint on the floor? This is how you get paint on the floor.
Man, I know exactly how you get paint on the floor you let me paint. At least I'm not one of those messy painters that pokes a hole in the bottom of a 5-gallon bucket and then sets it to spin, puts it on random and lets it go.
Yeah, that sounds like a pain in the ass.
Well, I mean, it's how you get the geo spiral paintings and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they look cool, but they absolutely look like they're a total teetotal disaster.
They also look like a mess too, typically. Which I mean, it's part of what they are. I get it, but
Yeah. I mean,
son
6
of
one,
a
half
bitch.
dozen of the other.
All right.
Hey, cool. I still
Uh,
got sand all over my map, but I'm not taking everything off my map to remove the
uh,
sand.
I don't blame you.
I will, on the other hand, remove this mat and remove the sand.
No, we don't want that. That can go away.
So, is it a matception if I use a mat on top of my mat?
I mean, very much so. I would think.
Because I keep a silicone mat with a bunch of deep ridges and pockets, and then there's one of those self-healing cutting mats on top of it. Pro tip: the silicone mat prevents you from losing parts that the other mat lets go.
That's fair.
And this one's got magnets in a couple of places and whatnot, so it allows you to put screws out off to the side.
Magnets, how do they work?
When the North Pole and South Pole really loves each other, they're really attractive and they stick.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow.
Yes, yes.
Oh, you were.
What?
Yeah, yes, this and the bosses. Let's see.
I don't
Stronger
remember what this video. I
magnetism.
don't remember what this song is.
Yeah, second golden armor. And we're not.
My desire not to start a new project tonight.
I know the feeling.
Okay, so it's not where I thought it was.
Ah, shit. There we go, into the hole. Nothing good coming up in the. Nothing I'm like, ooh, I've got to have that coming up in the rolls after these fights and killing me.
I'll let you.
What?
The music video I just sent you.
Oh, hell.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, God. Basement jacks.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's absolutely horrifying. But it's so fucking funny. Okay, okay. No new projects. No new projects. Looked at wall full of new projects.
Right. Ooh, I say greedy. That just for more damage. I didn't want that duplicated, but sure, it did it anyway.
Oof. Yep, that would be
There,
impossible to put lights in at this point in time. It'd be cool.
what?
Looking at one of my old model projects.
Uh,
And it's got easy access headlights, so I could put functioning headlights in it.
oh, that's cool.
And I got to looking at where I would have to hide a battery.
Oh, not cool then.
No, there's the only place that I would want to hide the battery is sealed in multiple coats of paint and clear coat. I'm not willing to cut into that to because it's impossible to match color because it's been 15 years since I painted this model.
Gotcha.
If it ain't been 15, it's been 10. Every bit of 10. So we're not going to do that.
All right, and I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I get two. I forgot I got two claw hands now for the bonus room, which makes getting money even easier. And considering the more money I have, the more HP I have, the better.
Right. That's the way it works, right?
Yep. Because I ran across golden armor, which gives you HP based off your money, and then I got it a second time because it's one of those perks that can stack, so you can get it as many times as you run across it. So I took it a second time. Needless to say, I've got almost 200 HP, and I don't have. I only have like 200 coins. Well, 250.
Makes sense.
Oh, we'll take that reflect so he can go fuck himself. And then of course Junk Jet comes in for the win. Yeah, he's dead. Now, dude, I was watching play this online. Not oh hoarder. Not only did he have so much stuff in there, he had it to where it was overflowing the top. So all he had to do was pull the crane over and knock stuff, and he didn't have to pick it up.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I am gonna stop there. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. I might be back tomorrow with something new. I don't know. I don't. We'll see. Have a good night. Be kind to each other. That is mine, cause I am gonna go jump off here and hop to do.
I'm
You're kind of
probably.
at. You're probably at that. You seem like you're at that around that impasse yourself tonight.
Nah. Man, I got stuff I can work on. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to work on at this point.
Fair.
Because I. The sanding the terrain took about as long as I expected, honestly. And a lot of that was mainly to try and get people's minis to stick to it.
That's fair. All right, dude. Well, I'm gonna hop off here. You have fun.
Later.
Later.
So, oh, okay. Yep, we'll just go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and share our newfound wealth elsewhere. If you're hanging out with me, you can go hang out. You can go check it out on the Discord. As I just posted it in our memes section down there. Dun, 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 dun. Please beware that memes content do not reflect the owners of 82nd Legion. I just like a good laugh, and my sense of humor is a little dark. Dum 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 dum. All right. I don't know what I want to work on next. I do not know what I want to work on next. That'll be tomorrow's little knockout project. Tell you what, I think we're. Eh. Hmm. You know what? Actually, we're going to take a moment and we're going to fix our stream. Because there's some things I don't like what's going on right now. Go in here to desk main and turn off monitor cam. Desk and turn on monitor cam. Because that's what it's supposed to look like. Makes me look funny because I'm getting partially destroyed by the by my second camera setup here. Actually, it's not my second camera; it's my main camera. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to start anything new, but we're going to start something new. So, give me just a moment here. and I'm going to go pull it off the shelf. And there we go. That's what we're going to use. Actually, that's what we're going to start it, and we'll go from there. So, it is an old school monogram 1/24th scale McDonald's Thunderbird as driven by Jimmy Spencer. This was a kit issued in, I believe it was 1994. Yes, 94 is our copyright date. And we're not actually going to build it as a. I've got one of these built already, so I won't be building it again. We're going to be building a different car. Instructions. Now I've been in this kit. Glass. Looks like I'm missing windshield and back glass. So we'll find it. Good news is I know where 90% of the parts and stuff go on this. Or are they just gone out of this kit? Huh. We don't need the rest of that right now. I just kind of want that bag. So windshield. Or, huh. Okay. It's all the side glass, no front and back glass. Alright, cool. Whatever. Joy's buying I don't remember if his kit was bought open or what, or if I've used the windshield and stuff in a different project. We'll find them all one day. And these kits are fairly notorious about having parts come off the sprue and in the bag. And as such, we've got one broken tab here. We'll set it off to the side. We don't know what it goes to at the moment, but there's plenty of stuff that it could. Alright, so body. We're going to be doing a little work to make all that fit. Chassis, definitely 80s Thunderbird, because by this point in time, front steer cars was a thing. I'm not trying to build an accurate Thunderbird, even though it would be funny to do so. Because even the Lumina from this time frame, well, it's a lot closer to accurate. Alright, so there's another piece. Overall, somewhat fairly clean. And my goal tonight is to get chassis and body pretty much built. We're going to reconfigure the front end bars to be more closer to accurate, so I won't be reusing those. And we'll be using various pictures we find on the internet to guide us along our ways. Alright, slide that off. Actually, I know I'm not using that tonight, so I'll set that off right there.
And this is one of those cars that you could almost paint, or not paint, build right out of the box without painting back in the day. A lot of these cars was molded in primary color. And I know if I try and cut that out, that I'm going to goof the back edge of that hood up, and I'd rather not. So this thing's got a lot of edges on it that need to be taken care of before we ever paint on it. But sprue down, grab this. And clean up some of the real rough edges on it. And I'm not doing a bunch of cleanup right here. I'm just kind of knocking big chunks out.
Yo,
Yo, what's up?
you want to talk?
What?
Sorry, I'm quiet.
Oh,
Seeing if you want to talk.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's, well, part of why I'm in here.
Oh,
I mean,
did you get
other than
did
that,
you get
I'm just working on a model car at the moment.
ah? Did you get to play any of the new format?
Not yet. Soon, soon, soon. Got a lot of things going on the life side of things right now.
Uh, well,
Um,
I've gotten to play it with I think everyone from our locals who
and
shows up.
what's your thoughts
I'm
about it
like
so far?
I'm liking it. It's definitely fun. Um,
How's the rest of them feeling about it?
uh, Devin likes it.
Okay,
As soon as Ryan understood what's going on, he's starting to like it.
right. I mean, it was changes for sure.
And Eric's not too happy with it. Although that could be because I'm playing my range 4 gun line and I have 2 wins under my belt already against him or against other players.
Yeah,
So
I don't look at win loss ratios at this point in time as meaning anything.
as
Uh,
to say, I have 2 more games under my belt, so I have more experience.
yeah, but okay. No, I plan on getting some games in soon. Though
Yeah,
it's
because
just things are weird around here right now.
right. Um, yeah, it's weird because the first round you kind of don't want to play a 1 pip. You want to play like a 3 pip.
I
That's
mean,
how it works.
depending on what list you're playing, that's been kind of a strategy for a while.
Yeah. Well, this
Because
one's more so because controlling when things are deployed is crucial.
yeah,
Because he put out a tank. He drew unlucky, pulled out his tank turn 1. He shot at one thing, nearly killed Krennic actually. And then I took the rest of my army and killed it round 1.
yeah. I mean, the range 4 gun line that you have is not exactly a slouch.
No. And like I said, range 4 gun line is round 1, I just get to shoot.
Yeah, and just about everything is in range for you, range 1. So yeah, I
Yeah.
can understand why some of these players are like, yeah, man, I really don't want to go against this right now.
No.
I get it. I've been in their shoes.
Yeah. And that particular list, I had 11 impact. So yeah,
Wow.
his tank died turn 1. Yeah.
Okay.
So that on arcs are incredibly annoying now.
Oh yeah, I figured they were.
Yeah, they don't need a fire support when arcs can just throw that much dice by themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do as far as list and stuff like that.
Which faction you thinking?
Man, uh, that's the problem. I don't know right now because I've got options.
Right. Well, so far I've only really faced against Republic.
I mean, so 90% of our players are Republic.
Yeah.
So,
Percent. But yeah, right now I'm just debating on if I want to run either 3 core, but I have upgrades on them, or do I just run the 5 core and just have them all naked?
so I see exactly where you're at with that, and it's a difficult decision.
Right.
Uh,
4 core have a heavy weapon on them.
alright.
So far, I haven't tested out the full squad of stormtroopers. I might do that next.
So I don't, man, I'm not sure how I feel about full squads of storms.
That's true.
Uh, Too many white dice with not enough return on it.
Yeah.
Now that's just my opinion.
Oh no, I get it. Which I agree with that because, like I said, that's why I'm running currently the last several games I'm running 5 core because I just like the more hands because I'd rather have all my good units just stay back so they don't get shot at.
Right. Uh, which is kind of what their main goal is anyway, is to not get shot.
Right. And have 5 core and ATST move up, get the objectives.
Shores are something that I would be looking into right now. They fit with your current gunline strategy, but they're kind of points intensive, so they may not fit to the.
That's yeah, and that's the thing. I've tried messing around with them, but I like throwing 1 or 2 core, and they're just a lot more expensive.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and deny that one bit because that's where I was going with it. But they're almost another range 4 piece for your gun line with long shot nowadays.
That's true.
They lost target one, which sucks.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't pass that much. I don't pass out that much tokens anyway.
you know, but I will say that I'm kind of looking forward to. Oh, did you see? Did you see that I get to put Double Dark Bomb Squad back together?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I
All
saw
shall
that.
cower in my suppressive fear. Because I think the bombers are actually cheap too.
Uh,
I don't think they're
yeah,
40 points like snipers.
they're not. The only downside is they're no longer bombs. They are a range 1 to melee weapon.
Whoa, 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 wait. No. They didn't murder my boys.
They
I'm not even going to go look. Nope, not going to do it.
It's I think it's 2 red, 1 black, 1 white, range 1 to melee.
Man, that took all the fun out of it.
Yeah, they did that a lot. This as well. Like they took out the overrun mechanics, and which for me was incredibly painful. But I know some people enjoyed that.
I lost a lot of my favorite stuff with this update.
Yeah.
I lost my reckless driver. I guess that means I'm a degenerate player. I mean, if they take all your favorite stuff away, are you a degenerate or are you just a good player?
Hmm. I don't know. I don't think there's a degenerate player. There's just strategies that are annoying.
Yeah.
But that's my problem because I'm losing to it.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of torn on rebels right now, and I'm really torn on Ewoks
Oh yeah.
because Ewoks. I mean, I almost feel like I can't field 1,000 point army right now.
Really?
I mean, without it just feeling like you're bloating it up on upgrades.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's the feeling I'm getting is there's a lot of just bloat upgrades to make 1,000 points.
It's
So
the Bright Chi Village.
yeah,
So you just play all the commanders.
I mean you're pretty much playing all the commanders, all the operatives, and you put Chewie in ATST because you got to have point sync,
Right.
and then you 9 squads of Ewoks.
Do you play any like maybe a couple squads of rebel troopers just to get loaded out? Because you can put
I
some
mean,
stuff
if
on.
you're taking Ewoks, you're taking Ewoks to run Ewoks,
That's true. Oh, 6 squads. Ooh.
and that's after you kit squads out accordingly too. Push the tempo. Push the tempo.
Ah.
So
I don't know. I hit the maximum pretty quick.
yeah, but you still had to throw a bunch of upgrades at stuff to get there.
No, I just played all the heroes.
Yeah, I mean it's how you play that list anyways. Heroes.
And then squads of Ewoks with the upgrade that doubles them. That's 80 points per Ewok.
Yeah.
That's half your army.
So I mean 6 times 8, 48, 480 points. Yeah, it's right at half your army. But you still had to throw extra bodies at everybody. Do you know how many wounds that is to chew through?
Let's
Or is
see.
going to be to chew through?
How many models? 4 Ewok models. Standard is 6. So that's 60 models for Ewoks. 66 with the axe upgrade, which is what I have on.
Uh-huh. No, I
And
could have
then
swore. Is it only 4 Ewoks? I thought it was 6.
it's I'm looking at the upgrade right here.
Okay.
It's
It adds
4.
4? Okay. Well, that's a
Add
lot.
4 Ewoks.
That's a lot
Yeah,
better than what I thought it was going to be.
yeah. And then of course I have Han Solo, Leia, Wicket, basically all the.
Yeah.
Uh, like I said, I just added 3 special forces and maxed out with 20 points over.
Still a very, very upgrade list.
That's true.
There's not really many build options there. you're removing activations for seasoning on other stuff.
Right. I'm only at 12 acts. So- Hmm. But yeah, there's that. There's the 112 models for B1.
Yep, you can get 102 models in Ewoks. That's because you put in the slingers, you use the trapper, axe guy, and the spear chuckers.
Sure. Anyways, I don't know if I can shoot that many wounds. I
No,
don't think
I
I have
mean,
enough dice.
right. Not in the you're. I don't think you table Ewoks anymore, and I think Ewoks, because all the rules changes, are going to be an absolute menace.
Yeah, I will say they lose the uh, low profile isn't as good. It's nice, but it with the cover changes, it's not as guaranteed as it was.
Yeah.
That being said, I did mess around with instead of 5 core, I run 5 snowtroopers. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out in due time.
Yeah.
But Ewoks is really the only thing I kind of feel like suffered in that category, if that makes any sense.
About the more points.
Yeah, I mean, they just didn't have. Shadow Collective's in a rough spot too right now with them, just being honest. But there's options in Shadow Collective with 1,000 points, so you're not basically running 9 squads of Ewoks and a whole slew of commanders,
Man, I gotta see if
or maybe an ATST. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at. I don't know. I know
Yeah.
getting games on the tables is the thing I need to do the most right now.
Right. I still want to play more games on tables.
Same. But I'm in the process of hunting a 20 by 40 garage at the moment.
Uh,
Yep. I'm just in a bad enough spot right now that I don't care. And a bunch of stuff went south, and that was the easiest way to solve it. I'll be more than glad to go over further details when I'm not live.
right.
But I might be looking for a school bus or something like that in the next 6 months. because we're gonna live super cheap. And there's a good possibility that there's going to be some deals to be had in the near future. Because I do think I'm going to cut down on my Legion from every army to probably 3. And Empire ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't, y'all ain't getting that lucky. But I do think my droids and my rebels are probably going to go.
Those are 2 I do not have. Play.
Well, if it's rebels, it's everything but the 2 buses. Literally everything. 2 buses, Wookiees, 2 buses and Wookiees because Wookiees have uses elsewhere. And R2 and 3PO.
Right.
And I priced it at 900. That's 3 Tauntauns, 3 FD cannons,
I was say you had a lot.
2 vets, 2 Mark IIs, 2 fleets, 4 rebel troopers, 1 unit of Pathfinders because they was never worth buying a second, ever. Even after updates, they wasn't worth buying a second unit. That's bad. But what else? What else? What else? 3 commando units, doubles of almost all the commanders, 2 rebel trooper upgrade packs. What else? What else? I know I'm forgetting stuff. Unit of Mandos, 2 specialist packs. And that also includes 9 squads of Ewoks, an ATST. Unfortunately, this one isn't painted and doesn't have lights or sound. And you buying that one has sold me 2 others, so I appreciate it.
No problem. Why did people just notice it?
There was another guy at the tournament. He was like, "Man, I was gonna buy it at the end of the day if it was still sitting there."
Yeah, he told me that.
And I was like, "Well, you should have bought it." Because I was glad. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wanted to keep it, but sometimes stuff doesn't work out that way. But now he's been messaging me like wanting one done, and and his holdup right now is basing.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, man, I'll send it to you where you can pose it however you want to pose it, if that's a concern. Because that's easy. That's an easy fix. No, I think me and Hayden are going to try and get a game in Wednesday here at the house.
Right. I just realized
What?
with Remnant, you want to play a lot of shores. They always get the free aim.
The free aim on shores with Remnant, yes, but you're spending that aim to gain range 4, no surges, no rerolls.
But that's a range 4 shot for 52 points. Instead of 72.
Or it's 92 points if you put a sniper in it. And then it has the same problem it has in a commando unit that doesn't surge.
Ah, that's true.
Trust me, I've been looking at stuff here, trying to find unique and creative ways to make stuff work. That is now hold on. I'm not saying that Remnant's going to be bad with shores. I just don't think shores are the ticket for
Yeah.
what
Right.
for how I'm playing Remnant.
Right.
Because part of the advantage of Remnant is all the free aim tokens.
Downside is you don't get to play that many commandments.
I don't care about command cards.
I do. That's why I think split off.
Well, I mean, it's different play styles, man. You got to remember, I'm used to that list is a gun line, and if you're not wanting to play the gun line way, it's not a fun list to play.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you're not used to playing list of its nature, it's really hard to play. Because you tried the mirror against me 2 or 3 times, and it just felt like I would dismantle you every time you tried it.
Yeah.
And not be really trying to. Okay, so this is becoming an absolute challenge. Here we go.
Oh.
But I haven't wrote Legion off yet, but some of these changes are still like, why do we get them? To me,
Which one specifically?
movement tools.
Oh, the half range?
No, the fact that you can go to anywhere on the movement tool, not just the notch at the end of it.
Oh, yeah. That's a weird.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all have been playing that way or not, but
I heard it. I was like, and then I don't know.
so
Does that fix the issue where you can't do a speed 2 move and do one movement? So if you
now a
clear.
speed 2 move is the equivalent of a range 1.
Okay. A speed 2 equivalent. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah, I don't care much for that. That kind of hurt range 4 gun.
Yeah, buddy, fire that shotgun off. What's up, Tickleplaw? Thanks for the raid.
Hello there.
I will get tickled, sir. I will get tickled. Appreciate the raid. We're just working on a model car this evening instead of our normal figures. And trying to figure out just how far I want to go with it. What was you doing today on stream? Giant duck mech. All right, I dig it. Seems about appropriate for what we get around here. So I'm usually I'm a model builder of sorts, and we do play a game called Star Wars Legion. I've got a good buddy of mine in from our local store. We're going over some of the changes and stuff that was recently made.
Hello.
But we're currently working on a NASCAR kit. What to some people, but something nice to clean the model palette with. But my shotgun raid message worked like it was supposed to. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and actually put together another list. And I'm gonna try and forget everything that I've done in the past. I'm gonna let it die.
There's those new, was it riot control troopers?
Uh-huh.
I mean, that will fix my troopers issue. I run 4 of those. That's what it was. Oh,
Yeah.
also got another question for you.
Uh-huh.
How would you run your ATST? I'm usually running it pretty aggressive.
Uh well, ATST with a big giant range 4 gun on it. I'm a little different. I'm not super aggressive with it unless I have to be.
And that's the thing. Testing it is, uh, you have to contest the points because you get points every round.
Right. And
You have to be aggressive, and I like being aggressive for my like. Here's my ATST. You deal with it. The other units are a little bit more squishier.
right. And that's also part of the challenge. I don't have no reps with this yet.
Because currently it's the twin light blasters and the mortar.
Yeah, and the surgeon pilot.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that's what it should be.
I
But
tried out blast a few times, but I don't think cover is that much of an issue.
cover's not as much as it was. That was one of the big things I actually enjoy being changed.
Right. I do enjoy this change.
So I got no complaints there. Because cover was something that was in desperate need of help. Because at the game state where it was at, everything had cover,
Right.
and we just can't. I mean, I was getting fed up with my list that I played all summer because there was times where just getting dice over cover wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had a
No.
3-man squad, I wouldn't even waste time throwing dice. They was an objective squad at that point.
I mean, and that's kind of what they said is they didn't want to have a useless squad.
Yeah, and it was very easy to wind up with a useless squad. A
Yeah, that's
lot
definitely.
easier than it should have been. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? Appreciate it, Tickle. Go take care of you sick pup, man. Uh, doggos are once in a lifetime for a good one. Alright. So, I said I was going to do a bunch of scratch building on this, and I might as well.
So yeah, and I tried breakthrough with a gun line today or yesterday.
Probably worked out better than you thought it would.
Uh, I will never play that as long as I can. I will not play that that mode as much as possible.
Aw, did it not work out for you?
No, so the territories are basically arranged 2 apart, and when your opponent is has 3 arc squads with intel, so they get a speed 3, free speed 3 move, which now triggers tactical,
Yep.
and then move, and then shoot with 2 aims, pierce. Your death troopers don't last very long.
Death Troopers are, man, I don't know how I feel about them right now.
I mean, they lasted like a couple turns, but I was losing my point.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know that you could Great Wall. I don't think you can Great Wall against Arcs
No,
as much
there
as.
is one interesting thing is all these clone players I'm playing against. They're trying to bubble when it's really hard to in this format.
Yeah, they're still using old techniques in the new format.
Yeah, because there's a lot there's a lot of missions where you just have to split up your army, almost all of them.
I'm almost
And
wondering if you. Now I'm just speaking out loud here. If you just build two 500-point armies and
yeah,
you treat them as two separate armies.
for the most part, besides a few things, you just treat them as two separate armies. Um, that's kind of what I do. Is I have, of course, Krennic and the two Death Troopers are going in one place,
Mm-hmm.
and all most of the stormtroopers and the ATST will be going the other place. And then it's kind of what he's doing is where I'll place the range troopers if I have a say in all this.
Right.
But that's kind of the idea I've come up with, and so far it's worked because usually they're going like, all right, here's my main force, place, place, place. I go, okay, put a you guys over here, if you guys over here, and then it's usually, I think the game today is I had a range trooper and 3 squads of stormtroopers. Just pick apart an arc squad that he only sent one this side of the board.
I got you. Epico's opens at what, 5 Monday?
5 o'clock on Mondays.
I might get you to ride out. Might get you to swing by here and pick me up Monday.
I can.
If you don't mind. Me and you get a game in or whatever.
I don't mind.
Because I need to figure everything out. Oh, and by the way, you know I've got your clone table pretty much printed, right?
Oh,
It was ready to go at Rocky Top, and I forgot to give it to you when we dropped everything off that day.
gotcha.
I didn't go through and finish it. You know what I mean? I didn't. It still got. It needs probably 20 or 30 minutes worth of just removing supports and whatnot, and rings around the bottom of the terrain because it was one of those. It was print it, throw it in a box, print the next batch,
Gotcha. Yeah.
and I didn't expect it to take damn 6 roll or it. If I printed the rest of it like I wanted to, it was going to take 6 rolls of filament.
Ooh. Now, that coming to mind, is there a good place I can get a mat?
So on that one, honestly, I think if you was to get just a 6x3 black mat, and I'll build and then you'll just have to take like one of the 6x6 tiles and lay it out on each side, and take you like a silver sharpie or a white sharpie and
And just
and create a map, because there's not one for that. You could
for that.
probably get by with just a black piece of felt.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I don't know. I've tried looking up like that size mats of any color. Just couldn't find it. Do you know of a good place to grab one?
man, FL Frontline Games. Uh, oh man, there's 3 or 4 different mat companies, and there's a guy in the Tennessee Volunteer Legion Discord that does mats as well. So I'd reach out to him, Ryan.
And
Uh, it ain't the Christian guy that y'all was playing with or that y'all played
yeah,
against,
no, I don't think it's
but Ryan in the Tennessee Volunteer Legion Discord he does mats.
okay.
So reach out to him. He's sort of local and could probably throw in on an order for you. At least my thoughts on it anyway.
Okay.
But I did get the last three pieces for my Geonosian table from Hendo last week. And they're sitting here. I sanded all of them, or PVA and sand to give them the texture I needed for the bottoms and the flat surfaces. And now we're gonna go prime all that shit tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw the picture.
And that'll be that's a full probably 2 tables of Geonosian terrain.
Oh wow.
So I do need to get another, or I got to get a sheet of foam or a can of Seals All spray foam, and
Uh,
I'm gonna create some hills and stuff for these to sit on to give it the height,
right.
because right now it ain't got it. Even
Yeah.
though these pieces are absolutely massive, they're like 13 inches long.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Well, hold on. This model car body's 9 inches. I don't
Right.
know. I don't know if you've got my stream pulled up or not,
I do not.
but I'm live on both Twitch and YouTube, so have fun.
Right.
Yeah, and there's a good couple inches hanging off the edge on this thing.
It is. Oh God, I heard my own voice.
Imagine having to edit your own voice all the time.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it really is no thank you. But you get used to it
Yeah.
after a while. But I can't listen to myself on feedback. That drives me absolutely insane.
Oh man.
I've tried. I can't do it. Cannot.
Oh.
But overall, these are absolutely massive pieces of
Yeah.
terrain. And I was going to print them at 8 inches, and I'm like, nah, man, it just don't look right. It looks too small for what they are. And I
Yeah.
messaged Hendo, and he was like, yeah, man, I got you.
All right. Yeah.
So he took care of those three pieces. The rest of it's all stuff that I printed here. So, and that's just because he had a printer that was the right size and could do it in one piece. I could have split these pieces and drilled and pinned in software and then printed them. And what he done in 3 prints would have took me 6, and it still wouldn't have been as big.
Wow.
So I'm happy. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Man, man, oh man, oh man. I've got another unit of Wookiees here to build. That unit I got from Ryan, and I don't even know how I want to build them. I don't know if I want shooty Wookiees or blow them or stabby Wookiees. I can't figure it out.
Oh, if you want range or melee.
Yeah, because I have, well, the old um, the old tray of fur.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm in no shortage of Wookiees. I'm in no shortage of Ewoks.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I don't know. There is the new activation for Wookiees now. Since you can get up to 1,000 points.
Dude, I have not even went through and looked at that, but that absolutely terrifies me.
Because what is it? How many Wookiees can you play? And there's a battle force for it, right?
Yeah, 6 times 4 is 24. 4 times 4 is 32, 16. That's
Right.
40 Wookiee models,
Oh
not
God.
including the Chieftain and Chewie.
That's
42 Wookiee models.
no, those 40 models. That's 3 wounds per model.
Mm-hmm.
That's 120
120
wounds.
wounds of Wookiees.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, because you can run 4 squads of
yeah,
shooty wooks and 6 squads of melee wooks.
you run that with Yoda.
You don't get all that with Yoda, but yeah. No, dude. No, absolutely not. Oh, we got ads. We wait for ads.
Oh,
OBS should be doing its thing.
guess you want the heavy. Oh God, that's over half the army.
Oh, did you see Leroy, the Wookiee?
Roy.
Yep. I blame my Twitch chat for this. Just gonna go ahead and state it for what it is. Uh, because
Oh, there he is.
yeah, let me get him in
What
desk
the heck?
cam properties, configure video, camera control, focus. No, no autofocus. So they's like, hey man, do a tie-dye Wookiee. And they kept throwing bits at me. So we have a tie-dye Wookiee in leather
Oh my goodness.
named
That
Leroy.
one's cool though.
Named Leroy.
That one's. He's the unit leader. Looks like.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So the whole tie-dye thing that I was experimenting with in Ewoks, and honestly, Gator's probably my favorite out of all of them I done. If you subscribe on Twitch, you get to name a model, an Ewok or a Wookiee.
I think I'm already subscribed on Twitch.
You follow on Twitch, but
Oh no, that's right. I'm following that. Subscribed.
yeah, and from there, I mean, when you subscribe, I call it my adopt a fur bear program,
You get to name a.
and you get to name a model. So we take and we literally paint the name on it on stream.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I try to make it fun for everybody. Yeah, now this, on the other hand, is my tray of shame at the moment. There's a Maul, a shitting Vader, a fuck you Yoda, 3 of the Shore Trooper Tray Troopers from Mando Season 2, Sunfac and Poggle, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squads of Ewoks.
Ah, I see.
5 squads of Ewoks, 2 Ritualists, 2 Hornblowers, a Wicket, and a Logray. Alt sculpt.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. I have no shortage of stuff to paint right now. I just don't want to paint no more damn fur.
Well, I've got some stormtroopers if you want to paint some.
Yeah, I'll do 'em. I mean, I right now it's part of what I'm doing to make money. So yeah, I'll do 'em.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm technically unemployed right now.
Right.
So yeah, if somebody wants models painted, guess who's painting models? You're looking at him.
Sure, sure. I'll anything I want to paint it at you.
Yeah, and honestly, the turnaround on it's fairly quick, and it's all painted on stream. At least right now it is, anyway. Man,
Actually, I finally did some. Give me a second.
just send it flying. You don't need it anyway. Do do
Do do do do do do do do do.
All right.
Alright. Yeah. Man, I remember the days of being able to sit down and knock one of these NASCAR kits out in like an hour. But I actually want to kind of spend a few minutes and detail a few things on this one compared to how I used to do them.
Right. I finally had some free time, and I painted
So what'd you paint?
my measuring tools.
You know, that's a good start
That's a
because
picture.
they don't matter within reason.
That's a picture in Discord.
All right, so let's take a look at what you got here. OBS, you know, keyboard, so everybody can see it.
Oh no.
Miniatures. Hey, dude, I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it. Now, if you want a really cool effect, you could take and use some of the contrast paints from GW
Hmm.
and go over like sections on that, like the movement pips. Go over it in like the ball red or the Blood Angels red contrast paint, and that would make those stand out just tenfold. But they stand out really nice and wide as well.
Yeah.
So
I might put a little more white on there to make it pop more.
just on the one on the yeah, I could see putting another coat of white on there to brighten the white.
S-
But yeah,
I used a bluish gray, and that's what's on the pip cards. It's just a thicker coat.
I got you.
But yeah, I'm really happy with those.
Yeah, dude, look good. And on movement tools and stuff, simple's effective. You don't have to have.
Right.
I mean, you don't have to have all the fancy anodized colors and stuff that I have.
Yeah.
Only have that stuff because I got 15 years of painting or 20 years of painting model cars.
Dang.
And when I crossed those two hobbies, that was the worst mistake I could ever made. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cross my model build. I'm gonna use my automotive paints on my Legion models.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, but
Basically, my entire Empire army's done that way. A majority of all the stormtroopers are automotive paint. None of them are normal paint on storms. Same could be said for my snows. Every bit of that's all automotive, dude.
gotcha.
I have a weird thing for automotive paints. What can I say?
They look pretty good.
hmm Even my gloss black Death Troopers are automotive paint. and it's automotive paint on the base of my purple squad.
Gotcha. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've
Seen
them.
that squad? They're the anodized purple squad I got because after I done them I done them in cast aluminum. I followed it up with oh, God damn it! It ain't the Magoo's purple contrast. It's the next one up, Leviathan purple, I think. And it really needed a touch of thinner to be perfect. As far as how thin or thick it is, because it needed to be a little bit thinner to get the effect I was after.
I don't know. Any other questions? So I've play tested the new rules. You got any questions for me?
Uh, I mean, what's stood out to you so far?
Um, I really like the new way of deciding what game mode it is.
Okay,
The side of that. Uh,
the turn
One, you
zero
get to use
stuff.
the turn zero stuff. Both players get to do it, so you don't get screwed over for just being blue player. Um,
Or you don't get screwed for being red. Yeah.
that's right. Uh, Blue player is now, of course, picks table side, and that's really the only advantage that blue player will get.
You know,
It's a good one.
I the amount of games I've won because of table edge will always be one that I've kept in mind.
That's true. But also, red player has last veto, and you can veto take control of blue player, become blue player.
Okay, now that's okay. So that's different and interesting.
Yeah, I mean, the game today I didn't do it because I was like, oh, he put down breakthrough. I was like, no, I'm getting rid of that because I will lose if we play that.
I think you gotta. I think list building has took a big change in this.
Yeah,
You just can't build your stand in place gun line. You gotta have mobile stuff nowadays.
you have to have at least a little bit of mobile stuff.
I'm kind of looking at Blizzard Force, man. I played it back when it was OP and whatnot, and I done good and then done shitty because I done good day one.
Hmm,
I
right.
went 2-1 2023 Rocky Top on day one, and then bombed out on day two with a no two.
Ooh. Um.
That didn't do what I wanted it to do, and that's going to create a problem later. Fuck.
Oh yeah, Blizzard Force. You get to get the fancy storm.
You get the fancy storms plus box. I'm just looking at boxes mobile. How many game? What turn of games been going to? Been going to five, or they been getting called off at 3 or 4 due to score?
Let me think. Um. Let's see. First one we played through it. I think most of the part we've been calling it round 3 or 4.
Okay, so game speed did pick up a bunch.
Yes. I mean, it still takes 2 hours ish.
Yeah, but it's no
3 hours.
longer 3+ hours that it was.
Yeah. And usually at that point, I've killed enough of his stuff that he's not taking care. He's not taking control of the points, and there's no way
Yeah.
for him to take care of it.
Okay, so making me look at what I'm going to use as my next list. I think I'm just going to make it a surprise and pull something out of left field.
Sure.
I mean,
Sounds
basically, the way you're talking, everybody's only playing clones.
Right.
So me playing something out of left field opens up my options tenfold, comparatively speaking.
Right. You could play almost anything, and I would not be. I would be pleasantly surprised.
Because the thought here is just maybe double bus.
Mm,
Because the transport rules got changed as well. Like I
right.
said, they took all my favorite things of the game and they murdered it, man.
Right.
Because I used to love transport. I moved on to different things because I needed to, but I used to love transport.
Now
Still love transport.
I will say, if you throw a unit in transport, you could run them up pretty far.
So, do you know what transport does now?
When you deploy the bus, you get to deploy them right next to it, basically inside your terrain.
Right, and then they get a speed move of whatever.
Does that activate the unit inside the bus though?
No.
So do they still get to activate and move?
Hmm.
With that, you could get to your opponent's territory round. Well, does it take an action for the bus to kick out the
I
opposing
need to
unit?
go through and reread the transport rules, but I don't think so.
Yeah, if that's the case, okay, then I'm gonna help clarify. Can you move outside of your terrain round one?
I don't see
Your
why
territory,
you couldn't move out of it round one.
out of your territory.
I mean,
I think I'm
it's
finding.
9 inches, and you can do two speed one moves and move outside of your deployment zone or turn one.
Right,
So I don't see why you couldn't move out of it turn one. You just can't score objectives turn one.
right. So yeah, with the bus, you could with a double move plus you get to speed one close. You could very easily get inside your opponent's territory.
Yeah, I'm not shocked with that at all. I mean, with everything being range two apart, is it range
Um,
two or range? No, it should be range three apart.
it's range three apart.
Yeah,
But if you well, actually, I have to re- actually do the transport rules. See how far you can get your creepers.
you're no longer. I think I'm looking at buses as gun buses now, not transport wagons that they used to be.
Right.
Then again, they was always gun buses when they was transport wagons because I had to have my value.
Oh yeah.
Nothing like dropping a unit of fleets off at your back door. Hey, buddy, have
Oh,
shotgun.
fleets are better now too.
Oh yes. Have you
Well, yeah.
heard the word?
Uh, think arcs, but not as good. But they get a shotgun to your face.
So it is fleets, extra dudes.
Oh God. Well, you can't use transport with the extra dude.
I don't give a shit. I don't need transport with extra dudes at this point.
Oh
So it's
well, let's do it.
fleets, extra dudes, shotgun, and then you put a grenade on them of the concussion variety. Uh huh. That's right.
Shotgun. Uh,
Concussion grenade removes any and all cover.
oh, that one.
Yeah.
And you only need 1 minute. In only 1 minute can do it. But hey, no cover.
Right. No cover.
Well, I don't see the difference because, well, light. Yeah, I guess I can see that. You have charge.
Yeah, which means you can get in melee. I don't give two shits about melee if I'm throwing 20 dice at your face. 20.
No, the shotgun and the fleet's weapon is melee to range two.
Oh, okay, even better.
And like you don't need the grenade because we've By the time you
If
get
you're
into
in
range,
melee, if you're in melee, no, you don't. But
no.
I'm also, you see, this is the old player in me coming out of you
Yep.
want to, even though I might not use, and plus, honestly, I'd rather have that one throw in that one extra black die than the 2 white. It adds a touch of consistency to the dice pool.
For 3 points. All right.
I
Just in
mean,
case you don't reach it.
if I'm not gonna make it, or say I would rather.
Hello there.
What's up, Cosmic? Uh, I would rather have the ability to kick it out. You know what I
Right.
mean? If I'm in a if I'm in melee, give me the 2 white because that's a higher ceiling. If I'm not in melee, give me that black and that no cover because I just improved my dice pool by better than what I would have had by not.
Right.
Because I'm probably gaining at that point. I mean, with the way cover's done nowadays. How? Oh, by the way, how's that? Does it
So
does it feel better having to roll a cover save first?
for me, yes. For someone who rolls really bad white dice, no. There's a few rolls I'm like, wow, this sucks. When 6 dice come in and 6 dice still come in through heavy cover, it kind
Okay,
of hurts. But for the most part, it's usually heavy cover or light cover. You'll knock off 1 or 2, and there'll be a few chances like light cover, you knock off 3, and then of course there's those times you get it. Um, I usually roll pretty good white dice, so I'm enjoying it so far
gotcha, gotcha.
because
Have they started making you share dice yet?
no, of course I have like 3 or 4 sets of dice, so you really have to do a lot of dice for me to share.
I mean, I get it. No, there used to be a thing in the old rules where you could look at your opponent and go, "We're using your dice in my dice tray." And if you disagreed, a judge call was called and you got disqualified.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Wow.
Because it was in the floor rules that players could share dice and dice trays.
Gotcha.
So there's certain players that I will most definitely trigger rules as I see fit against. I mean,
Yeah,
you'll understand.
that's fair.
I don't
Yeah.
get that feeling about many players. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I've been just dice cheated out of the game except against one
Wow.
guy. So and
I
and
I
and,
feel like go ahead.
and it's just you don't use a 2-inch tall dice tray and roll all your results to the face that your opponent can't see.
Oh yeah.
You know that's the reason why I feel that way. I could be totally wrong, and his dice was just that damn hot, but not when you're saving 3 of 5 on white every time you got to save.
Oh god. Yeah, no, usually I'm the annoying guy who hides his dice and just rolls really hot.
Yeah, I mean, and part of what made my Empire list or my Hey Man Nice Shot so good was everything was
Good dice.
it was good dice, and then I gave the ability to roll those dice twice.
Right. Which is the
Worked.
goal of what my list does.
You're what you're playing now is very similar to what I had in mind when Range Troopers dropped.
Right.
You went a little different with Bosk and whatnot, but or Cad Bane.
CAD.
Yeah,
Which I took out CAD for more hands.
probably a smart move.
And I was throw more upgrades on the ATST, make it more valuable. Um, but another reason I did that is because Gad Bane popped out, and some art troopers wanted to say hi.
Yeah, I mean,
When you double move and throw 12 dice, he doesn't last very long or do much.
no, no, no. No, I mean, I think I told you Cad was a target in that list anyway. If I was going to have
Yeah.
somebody there, it would be Boskin for the exact reason of he matches with your playstyle that the list is after.
I like that. The only issue with Bosk is his pip cards,
You're not using the only one you're using out of all that is most likely his lying in wait.
which is 3 pip.
Yep.
Okay, that one could use because
And you combine it with Krennic's, and you set something up for failure on turn 4, and then on turn 5, you Krennic it, and it doesn't go anywhere. So,
yeah. The issue is I would want to run Bosk's 2 pip, so he gets those 2 attacks, and that conflicts with Krennic's 2 pip, and then the ability to shuffle back, pin down, shuffle back token.
so that to me would be a playstyle variation.
Right.
And I would probably, if I was going to try Bosk, I would probably try it with both pin down and his 2 pip. And if it's a test game on a damn Sunday, go, hey, I don't know which of these command cards is going to be better.
Right.
And if it's me and you, I'm going to go ahead and just use 3, and then keep in mind that you only have 2 of those truly available. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can see which of those command cards fits what you're doing better.
That makes sense.
And then you can make a decision with, well, I didn't like the feel of this, but I like the feel of that. Or this wound up being more useful in more games.
Right.
Because I'm no longer looking at stuff as, do I want to pull this stun off? It's, how does it fit with everything else that's going on around it?
Right. And I have a lot of situational cards. How often do those situations come up, and do I want to use it?
Right. And
I understand.
it all adds up over time. And I mean, it's nowadays I think you got to build more of an all around list than just picking a theme and running with it.
Right.
Because I used to just pick a theme and run with it. But when I had to sit down and actually craft a list, I think everybody hated me.
I don't know.
Y'all hated it when I brought Vader out.
I didn't hate it.
I know Eric did.
Eric might have did, but I don't hate. When I lose to something, I get annoyed. I just want to play it more until I do beat it.
Right. And
But I don't really hate things. I think the one thing that'd be closest to me to hate is that double best 3 swoops, shotgun troopers.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because it wasn't just the shotguns in my face and wiping squads. It was okay. I'm gonna do this. You have to respond. Do this. You have to respond, and do this respond with one of my activations. I'm gonna do that 2 more times.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's like, oh my god.
Dude,
So it was.
some of it gets crazy, dude.
So when they said reckless driver's gone, you cannot displace. I was like, I know I should feel bad for the people who enjoyed that and lost it, but I'm hardening. I'm happy. I'm thrilled.
You know, I'm not
Rest in
gonna.
peace.
While I'm sad, I lost one of my favorite upgrade cards in the game because I absolutely loved nothing more than sending a bus clean across the board in an absolute hurry to run over somebody.
Right.
Because it was fun watching them cower in fear once your bus hit their lines,
Panic. See if they shoot the bus. Yeah.
and it was awesome watching it happen. And those days are no longer. They're not the same.
No.
But the bus now is it's better served as a gun turret at this point. I think I'm going to use a combination of unorthodox and backwood. I don't know if medics gained value in this update or not, to be honest.
Mm, I think they would if you run them with expensive units like Jedi.
Okay, so their value is still the same place it always is.
Right. Putting expensive of course, I haven't played against any. I think I played against one Jedi. Uh, these games.
And that was Devin, I can almost bet you.
I think it was. Yeah. Um. Although I think I might bring out Obi-Wan for a little bit. Try out some stuff if I have to face Eric or anybody else.
I have no clue what I wish to do yet, truthfully. I've already converted the list that I needed to convert, and it's downright disgusting.
Vader.
No, 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 no. Double dark sniper squad.
Oh yeah.
And with the cover changes, I feel absolutely elated with it.
Oh god. I'm not gonna be happy about that.
It,
That would.
it gained activations like massively, dude.
Yeah. No. It would eat my list alive. It would not be good.
Do you really think that it would eat your list alive?
Um, I have a bunch of range 4 troopers. The one thing I don't like about my list is people throwing Pierce out and me crying.
Yeah, yeah.
And besides the ATST, all my units feel very squishy with Pierce running around.
Okay, so this is 11 activations instead of 12. Shame on me. But officer, shores with a sniper, storms with a sniper, scouts with a sniper,
Yeah.
3 deaths with sniper and config, 2 e-webs, dark trooper that is a fully kitted dark with frag, cannon, and extra body.
Ah.
And your reply to this was stop it, get some help.
Yes. I got a laugh out of that. I was happy.
The meme was what I was waiting on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the new version of what I've been playing. And I feel better about it because of the cover changes.
Right.
Because let's be real, Death Troopers in this configuration throw 6 black dice at best. And you lose a body, that's 5. You lose another body, that's 4. At that point, you lose one more, it's not worth throwing dice. And the scouts, they're badass at range 2 because they will throw 10 dice at your face and will generally turn a bunch of them.
Right.
And storms, they surge, so they make the sniper a decent shot and at from afar.
God. Searching sniper shot. But aim. That's so good.
Surgeon sniper with a name. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
That 4-man unit of stormtroopers just become very valuable with a sniper rifle attached to it.
Oh yeah.
Now it's 80 points, where I don't think it used to be 80.
Oh no. All the snipers got increased.
Oh yeah, but I mean, their value in the game went up tenfold.
Yeah.
All right, but but I really think there's room there to probably trade one Death Trooper and the 2 E-Webs in for another unit of Darks.
Oh yeah. I definitely there is. I threw something together with 2 dart. Everybody had a sniper.
But I don't
I
like
think
trading 3 for 2 there. And
that's true.
I would rather have the 3rd Death Trooper.
And that's the thing I'm struggling with is do I trade the have 5 activations down to 4, give everybody a heavy weapon?
Uh,
Well, And to do that, I have to remove a lot of upgrades for other weapons.
Be honest, man. A lot of it comes down to trial and error, and how does it feel when you play it?
That's true.
Uh, I mean, we can sit here and play Spreadsheet Legion all day long. That's what my Remnant gunline was Spreadsheet Legion.
Right.
How consistent can I make my 50-50 dice? And I felt like I was pretty successful at making them really consistent. When you send 5 or 6 down range, about every time.
Can Snows get the DLT 19 upgrade?
No.
Huh. Okay.
Not that I'm aware of, because
On
Snows are not in Remnant, because if Snows was in Remnant, I'd been playing a different version of Remnant.
because I'm looking at Tabletop Hammer. I'm looking at the heavy weapons for Snows, and they have the TLD 19, HH12, and some other the Stormtrooper heavy weapon.
And
That's
none of the Stormtrooper only upgrades lost Stormtrooper only, so
okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's
it's most likely a glitch.
possible.
Yep.
Oh, or I'm just looking at the wrong thing.
That's entirely possible as well. I wasn't certain.
All right. So Ion or the new flamethrower.
Ooh, okay. Oh, now that's cool.
What?
Guy's got an Umbara table, and all his points of interest that he done all match the terrain on the table.
Uh,
Man, I don't want to go through and do that. I'm
I'm
not.
probably just gonna take that sorted terrain you gave out and trying to glue it on to points of interest, just to make it look a little more interesting.
Oh, those packs of terrain that everybody got from.
Yeah.
That was all Legion terrain on that. I had nothing to do with those. I did get 2 of those trays, though, because those make excellent parts holders when you're building models, or in my case, screw containers when I'm pulling apart consoles.
Oh yeah, those
Uh huh.
little things.
Yeah, they're huge for stuff like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking about just because a lot of my green tokens, I just put it down on the table instead of putting them back on the
Yeah, I
table. It's
normally
easier.
when I get tokens out, I normally leave them out until end of the game and then
All right.
put them all up at the end.
I was thinking about using one of those things just to help sort them a little, but
I
keep
mean,
track of them better. But I
honestly,
haven't
it's not a horrible deal. It's just something else to add to your tournament tray. Speaking of, I
exactly.
have one of your range rulers here at the house.
Yes, I meant to get that back.
Yeah, I'll add it to my stuff that I bring on Monday.
But yeah, it's Sunday or Monday. I can write out. It's whenever you're ready.
I don't know that I'm gonna get to on Sunday,
Gotcha.
but Monday's a slightly better chance at it this upcoming week. If all goes well, I'm hopefully gonna be getting my vehicle back going.
Cool.
I'm pulling a motor out of it tomorrow to tear it down and see what all I got to buy.
Right.
And then once I do that, it's on. I'm gonna tear it down and see what it needs, and if it needs more than I can afford right now, I can call on a buddy of mine and see what it's going to take for me to go get his. That's sitting in the garage and just use it for a little bit until I get everything squared away. Because I'm in
Oh,
the
so I
Go
did try out the suppressive weapon on the range troopers.
And
After rolling and with a name only getting 3 results, I swapped back to the red dice.
once bitten, twice shy, my man said.
Yes.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
Yeah, I rolled. I was like, man, if only they surged a hit or something, maybe like a critical one, just something.
A little surge to go a long ways. Yeah,
A little surge would go a long ways with the dice pool, but I'd rather
that's
have
my
the guarantee.
fear of range troopers, to be honest. Is
That's why everyone's like, "Oh, the red sucks." It's like you basically get the guarantee,
yeah.
and you basically say all armor. Get rid. Just say goodbye to all armor. Oh, that is though. I can just build my. I kind of feel bad for what you told me about that, but I can just build my entire army. Armor is not allowed.
What do you mean armor's not a? Oh, in what you've got put together?
What have I got put together? Like I said, uh, 3.
Honestly, I don't even know how I feel about armor right now in general.
There. See, this is the issue. I would need to cut it down to like 3 stormtroopers to give them heavy weapon. Oh, I can do that.
How far do I want to take this build? It's supposed to be just a slump buster. It's not supposed to be real fancy.
All right, no. All right, here I am. Just 12 acts of armor hatred, pure armor hatred. Uh, ATST with the twin lasers, range
Okay.
troopers with their impact. So that's 9 currently.
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
death troopers with their impact 1, 11. 3 stormtroopers with their impact 1, 2 red. That's 14. Uh, another stormtrooper just the impact grenades, and Krennic with his 1 pip which has impact 2.
So impact 20
Yes.
in a given turn. Impact 18 on any normal turn.
Yes.
Disgusting, sir. Absolutely disgusting. I will make sure that if I bring armor, that I don't tell you I'm bringing armor.
Yes. Probably wise.
Sir, that is very wise on my part, and I know so.
If it,
Not that I'm afraid of somebody absolutely taking against a list. If they're that desperate, so be it.
well, the problem. So the thing is, I just remove like with my normal playstyle. I have just naturally 11 impact,
Yeah,
so it's not hard.
and that's rough to get around on its own.
Well, 13 if you include Krennic's 1 pip, but and like I said, I killed a lav, herd 1,
Yeah, yeah, that's
and he
disturbing,
had
sir.
repair bots. He had 1 repair bot and R2D2, but he didn't get to use R2D.
That's disturbing. I'm actually
So
getting ready to
if we
shut
do
that
a
down.
3v3, I'm just any armor.
So,
I'm here to say no.
just as a heads up, that's coming back next year.
Good. That was fun.
You know, everybody said it was an absolute hoot, and I did have one team reach out to me and ask if I was running it next year. They're like, "Man, you done such a good job running that event," and I'm just like, "Guys, y'all don't understand. I just wanted this. I wanted this to be good.
Yeah,
I
you
wanted
helped.
this. I wanted this to be good."
You helped. You helped run it.
I had more string pulls behind the scenes than most people realize, and that was for a reason. One of the things that when I found out what the total team count was, I was like, man, we can't have a round rock. We can't have Swiss.
Right.
Not everybody paid $90 and got hotel rooms for 2 days of Legion. We can't Swiss this. And that
Yeah,
I was the one who pushed for the round robin to happen.
which I think helped a lot.
That was me making a that was me getting a hold of Josh before all the players got there
Right.
and going, "Hey man, we need to make this change, and here's why we're making this change." And it made it to where everybody got to play everybody.
Which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, because you know the pairing process looked like it was fun. I think I've got some streaming stuff that I want to do differently next year. Uh, I was going to spend big money on cameras, and I don't think I'm going to.
Right.
Uh, I can't justify it right now.
I don't know.
Even if I was
That's
to
okay.
stream, even if I was to stream an event every weekend, I couldn't justify it. Even though I could probably stream an Legion event about every weekend. But a lot of stores are not going to want to pay to have me come stream an event there.
Right.
Not with what I need to make it worth my while. Because I know Endless got it paid $1,500 to stream Worlds.
Oh wow.
You was there for 5 days,
That's
so you're there basically Wednesday to Sunday. Wednesday to set up. Sunday you're there until you get tore down and loaded up and they headed out.
I mean, so that's better than what I'm paid, but that's you probably work a lot. You probably have to work a lot more hours.
In those 5 days, you're probably going to be 60 plus hours
Right.
because you figure every day you're there 12 hours or more.
Yeah. That's
I mean, think about what I go through at Rocky Top. Y'all got to see inside of how it works for me at Rocky Top this year.
oh yeah.
I have to I go in the night before and I get set up and I do a test. I I had
To make
enough
sure
time.
that
I had enough time that I could do ATC all in one day, but I was prepared to go in the night before and set everything up outside of my tower.
yeah. Like I said, you did Rocky Top, and there were still one or two glitches.
Yeah, ATC was the first stream I've had that was glitch free the entire time.
Well, I would like to point out the audio.
Well, audio is something I chase everywhere.
That's true. Although if you do another stream,
I've figured some stuff out too. Honestly, a part of my audio on the Saturday at ATC for the 2 rounds was the me thinking everything was charged and it wasn't.
gotcha.
So
But I will be playing the the ATST throughout the tournament.
fun.
Uh, I
Uh,
did play it with Imperial March going on
that,
for
so
a few days.
have you played it for an entire game yet with music blaring?
Uh, yes,
And it lasted the entire game?
yes.
Okay.
I think it did eventually turn off shortly before the last couple of rounds, but I played it through majority of it.
Well,
This
it's
was the
got a big enough battery in it that it should last 2.5 hours
yeah,
because it's got a. If you know anything about batteries or not, The original bus had a 350 milliamp battery in it and would last 30 minutes on music. That ATST has a 1200 milliamp battery in
Ah,
it. I had the ability to put a giant battery in there, so I did.
gotcha. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Only one complaint I have with it is it really quiet. In big
Yes.
events, yeah,
It,
you
it, it there, unfortunately,
yeah.
since we're talking about it, where's my electronics box at? There it is. And I'll show you why. And why there's not much I can do about it. Unless, okay, am I out of those boards? That'd be great if I am, because I won't be buying any more of them. You have a different board in yours than I use in the newer stuff I'm doing.
Gotcha.
And you only have a different board in yours versus what I've been using is due to I couldn't fit this board in there.
Ah,
And I'm not sure. I've got another one I've got to do. If I manage to make his fit a board, I'll take yours back and I'll swap the board out in it. And when I do that, it's going to be a whole lot louder.
good. Yeah, because when I'm playing with the Pokemon crowd around, you can't hear it.
No, hold on. The OG bus suffered the same fate. Now the bus, on the other hand, is so loud that Hayden hears it upstairs when I'm downstairs. It's still not like super loud because the speakers that I'm having to use.
Right.
You gotta remember, I'm using a 27 millimeter speaker that is less than 4 millimeters thick. There's no magnets on these speakers. They're not meant to put a whole bunch of, because of space and trying to keep everything
Yeah.
looking like it's supposed to.
Right. Right. Which again,
I,
everything does.
with the goals I set forth, I've hit every one of them.
Right.
It's just certain side effects, such as,
There are certain limitations to what you have to do.
yeah. And I mean, I can't get on like this board right here, I can't get no thinner than the height of that connector. The board that is in yours is the thickness of the board in this right here.
Gotcha.
So you lose all of that. Now, and I'm trying to figure out without cutting all these pins off and soldering direct to, and so the next step would be direct soldering wires to where these pins were and removing these pins.
Gotcha.
At this point, the board that is in yours is serviceable.
Right.
Uh, and by serviceable, I mean easily serviceable. Because everything plugs in on yours, every last bit of it. And I used minimum of glue to hold the head together because a lot of it would hold itself together anyway.
Right.
So it just got a single drop of glue instead of glue in four corners. So if I ever had to get in there and take it apart to update or service,
It shouldn't be too hard. It's just a
right, I'm
one
not
thing of
destroying it to get it apart.
right.
Truth be told, the object of it is when I sell them to never see them again. But I'm glad that, and honestly, putting models like that out in general population helps me because I'm wanting to
Oh
sell
yeah.
more of them.
Oh yeah. No, when I go to events, I'm planning to blast the music.
Because like the first year I went to Rocky Top, somebody was like, "Hey man,
Aren't you the guy with the bus with the lights and sound? Yeah, man, that's me. And he had seen me posted on Discord. So
Shit.
for a brief moment, I was somebody's hero.
Oh no, my plan's to go and play the Imperial March at every beginning of the round.
Exactly what I love hearing. Dun, 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 dun. You know what? I think it's time to put an NES console together real quick before I turn stream off. I'm gonna go grab parts real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. Console case acquired. Guts acquired. I can put it all together in just a second. Yeah, by the way, I'm such a diehard card game veteran
Right.
that I have an old dead game called 7th Sea from 2000.
Dang.
And it's nothing more than a starter, but I remember it from back in the day. And I played it. And as such, I didn't use sleeves on this because it wasn't a game I was interested in at the time. I'm trying to remember what all the. It was an interesting game. It never took off though.
Yeah.
I might try and round up a couple more starter decks and I'll find a rule book and see if I can't remember how to play it. I also found my old Decipher CCG. Yeah, buddy, it's on.
I know what that one is.
So it dates back to 95, 96. It come out with the
So
special
it's
editions.
older than I am. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. It's what happens when you've been playing card games for 30 years. Fuck. Damn it. Oh. How it feels when you remember that you've been playing card games for 30 years. Hold on. I can honestly sit here and say that I went a solid 15 years without buying a single card. No, I can't. No, I can't. Because I was buying Magic and Pokemon up until like 2005, 2006.
Oh well, I'm trying to get out of most of the games now.
I know the feeling. I'm gonna keep some. I'm gonna. We sold off a bunch of the Magic stuff that was excess for us.
Right.
Uh, and Hayden is heavily
heavily infested with Star Wars Unlimited.
I mean, apparently he can win some tournaments or get high up there.
He wins more than his fair share. Uh,
Like,
like he walks in the door, and some of the adults are going, "Oh fuck, we actually got to play today."
oh, I'm curious. Is it a simple game like Pokemon, or is you got to put some thought into it?
6 one, half dozen of the other, and it, he's been inventive and creative, and it's won him a lot of games. You can, I've got
Gotcha.
I've got videos on my channel of where I've streamed some stuff of it here recently.
I haven't. I don't know how to play it, so
Well, I mean, it's overall it's not bad.
ad incoming.
I think what I'll do on Monday. Oh God, we ain't got no. I was gonna say I'll just bring a couple of decks with me, but Hayden don't have anything that is what I like to
Beginner friendly.
what I like to refer to as beginner friendly.
Yeah.
And I know my Vader deck isn't beginner friendly. Uh, I'll see if I can get some decks put together. Or actually, no. What I'll do is I'll just buy the new starters because I haven't bought them yet anyway.
Oh, that works.
And then I've got some store credit and whatnot I'm going to use, so it's going to work out. Ain't got no money, but I got store credit.
Well,
Oh man, really?
need to hold on to getting for all those new models coming out.
Man, truth be told, I'm not sure how much I'm rebuying in this.
For me, it's probably one
I'm
set of this Stormtrooper.
so what I mean by I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to rebuy is if I'm already sitting on 4 or 5 of it,
You're not gonna get.
I'm
Yeah.
probably not buying more of it.
No. Now, only thing I need is it'd be nice to get the Stormtroopers. See if I get those painted up really nice, and then the Scouts because I only have 2 squads of Scouts.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense to pick up a third squad of scouts. I think I only had 2 at the time I sold that army, so
Yeah. I'm hoping it comes with 2 sniper models. That would be nice for Remnant.
no, man. No, we're not that lucky. We're gonna have to. We're those guys that's gonna have to buy like.
God.
I already know that I'm gonna be the guy that's gonna have to buy more models just to make
Yeah.
official stuff.
No, that's
Uh,
another reason. Is
so just as an FYI, I found somebody selling scans of AMG models on the internet, and I've picked
uh,
some up for testing purposes.
I know it was mostly just like the main ones, right? Like, you sent me the link of last week or a couple weeks ago.
Well, yeah, I sent you a link. I mean, they had some name characters, but it was a lot of squads too, like Ewoks and range troopers and
Right. I think the only thing I would do for that would be the annoying thing, like the commander upgrade.
yeah.
You want to put together like 4 squads, each one with a captain or a comms unit. You got to go buy 4 upgrades or for the commanders.
Mhm. Yeah, and it's annoying. I know
And
this
yeah,
because I was looking at playing the 6B2 Ha list with T series or the 6B2 hat list, and I quickly outgrew that
sure.
because it was like the most expensive list in Legion at the time.
Yeah, I can see that. Same with the one of the Shadow Collective lists, right? You had to run like 5 different capos.
I don't want to talk about the all capo list. Oops, all capos, because no,
So,
the modern day pike list is even worse, dude.
oh god, yeah, I bet.
Because nowadays in Shadow Collective, it's almost worth taking the extra dudes.
Yeah, but you can max out on those guys and a bus and your special forces.
Oh, that screw went in way too easy.
That's what I'm hoping next week that Eric realizes is like, hey, Shadow Collective might be decent.
I don't think Shadow Collective was ever truly bad, to be honest. I mean, just it needed one or two small things. It didn't need a lot.
Well, you have 200 points more to put vigilance thing.
Yeah. Let's not get me started on that.
Oh,
Look,
what about the
I'm will
sword?
I'm willing to pull the degenerate stuff back out that I've retired for ages
I was gonna
and
say, what
revisit
about
it.
the 40 points for force push?
Yeah, now about that. Choke is back on the menu, buddy.
True.
Choke is back on the menu, boys.
In that, that's a model every round, and if it's for expensive model, that's good.
Let's see if a screw will engage what I need it to engage. It'd be great. If you'll just do that for me, that'd be awesome. Awesome. Because I don't have the right screw for the job.
And then I'm excited for those new Empire coming out.
Yeah, the new Empire. I'm excited about the Riot Troopers, even though they're not my playstyle.
With everybody being so aggressive, they might.
Yeah,
That's one of the things I was considering is just running 4 of those riot troopers just naked, because move, swing is still pretty good.
yeah. I mean, it's never bad, to be honest.
I mean, it's good when you're trying to capture and contest,
Yep.
and for 8 more points, I kind of like that. I get surge to hit 4 black. That stuff is kind of bad.
I think I'm just about done running units that don't want to surge. I'm kind of spoiled, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of that goes back to what I played last summer. Because just about everything in the list surged outside of the shores and the scouts.
Um, I think that's what I'm running. Everything surges to hit except the range troopers, but they get a free aim, so
And Darks had critical, so it wasn't terrible in that situation.
yeah, they had something.
But I'm fixing to have the ZZM Armory Dark Troopers, as part of a stream collaboration deal.
But no,
I get
I've
the
been
files and print and paint, and he gets pictures.
ah, I've been testing out Krennic Veers. Each one has binoculars, so I'm passing out 5 aims every turn.
In a weird way, absolutely disgusting because it should be. No, never mind. That adds up. No, spotter 2 plus spotter 1.
You spotted a 3,
Oh, well, you go to spotter 3 and.
then spotter 2.
Okay.
Because Krennic gets spotter 1 naturally.
Okay. Well, that's a change he just recently got, so I couldn't.
It is. Yeah.
I was trying to rack my brain on it, to be honest.
Which I'm kind of glad they made him cheaper and gave him spotter and exemplar.
Yeah. So technically, it winds up being 8 or 7 aims a turn that can be passed out because of the you
Oh yeah.
spotter an aim, take an aim, and then you exemplar an aim. So spotter 3 plus exemplar 1 equals 4 aims off of ears, and then 3 aims off of
Right.
the other guy, Krennic.
4, so that'd be 7.
It's insane, dude.
Only issue is ordering control. They're rarely that I can get to them first.
And if you had a bunch of core units in that list at that time, that becomes oh god, that becomes even more stupid.
So, upside and downside is I had 5 core. They were on the other side of the map trying to contest an objective.
So
But
if you stack your core units with like shores with their appropriate heavy, it has crit too, so you don't really care about the missing surge at that point.
right.
Plus long shot. I'd almost rather have that versus non-surge and range troopers right now. Because that also opens up your options for the cheap 38-point mortar.
A second.
Which puts suppressive back on the menu.
That's true. I lose the 6 impact.
Oh, are you really losing? Who's playing armor besides me at this point locally?
So actually, I don't know. With the 200 points, that's just a free tank for a lot of lists.
I don't know many people that are just going for the free tank.
Besides me, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, let's check this out. So, all right, remove all my core and uh, range troopers, and now I have 500 points to mess around with.
But I
Not
do
more.
think I'm going to bring a single camera Monday in the NES PC and try and record that game.
Sure.
Just because that's quick and easy setup type situation. And one of the things I'm going to be hunting on eBay in the near future is just an NES console top.
Okay, so the option for the between getting uh stores or range troopers, uh for 3 shores it's 1 point cheaper per than the range troopers.
So, wow, I was almost dead nuts with my prediction of they was the same.
The only downside it would be the free aim and the mobility,
Okay.
which with that is I would go with
Yeah.
troopers because the mobility on them is
Well, I
just
was
too.
just looking at possibly taking advantage of the 3-pip from coordinated fire with as many aims
Oh,
as you can pass out.
oh
You,
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
you could really make some lethal shots. What's range troopers though at max dice wise?
So 4, 6, 8 dice.
Okay, you're only throwing
That's
8 dice on shores, so never mind. Dice totals don't change enough to make a difference there. Run what you want, man.
yeah. That doesn't include the extra man. I mean, you could like double the squads.
I
Actually,
don't,
I have it.
I don't know. I'm not counting extra men in that situation.
Dude, it's 70 points to double the squads for shores.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder why.
Add force, add 5 shores, so it's 5 black.
Uh huh. On top of what it's a 10-man squad.
Yep.
No, thank you.
So, critical 1, long shot.
70 points.
I will say it's 150 points per squad.
Yeah, no. I'm good. I'm a degenerate just as much as the next man. I'm not that much of a degenerate.
No.
Would I if I was looking at just a brutal, I've got 10,000 points to play with.
Oh yeah.
Then yeah, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Uh, so something I'd like to put together for possibly end of the year uh, is to get a group of us together and have it just two massive brawls, one being Clone Wars era, one being uh,
Empire.
Civil War era. Yeah, Empire versus Rebels, clones
Ooh.
versus droids.
Oh,
And
okay.
I want to reenact the Battle of Endor and the Battle of Geonosis. I'd say reenact, but basically it's the chance for everybody to bring all of their Legion army out and not worry about points.
I think the issue is we don't have very many rebel players.
I have a full Rebel army that I'm willing to loan somebody,
That might be fun.
or it is very really potentially for sale.
Hmm. I might get it just to have some fun with arrow hand.
But I mean, it would be everything in that situation.
Ah, gotcha.
I mean, I'm not. If I'm getting out of it, I'm getting out of it. I'm not keeping anything.
Right.
So it's the shooting works when I get rid of it. I think I've posted pictures. I can pull pictures of it up from where I've sent them to people. But there's air speeder, land speeder, three tauntauns, three FD cannons because I'm a degenerate. Uh, what was our other support? It's not max per slot of everything, but it wouldn't take much to finish it up.
Right.
And there is a complete NES. Restored to what will be working condition. I'll add it.
NES.
Yeah, I actually have a legit Nintendo.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I actually have like six of these consoles total laying around the house now. One of which is a PC. But
Okay.
this one's legit actual NES parts. So it's all the guts out of the one I converted into a PC. I bought another case off eBay. That,
Okay. Just,
and that was fairly nice, and I put all the working guts into a new case.
gotcha.
So it was one of those little projects that I needed to knock out and complete, and I just went ahead and finished it real quick. Because up next, project wise, is an Xbox PC, an Xbox 360 PC, and somebody has asked me to do a PS5 PC.
Huh.
I told them there's no point in me doing it, but if you're willing to buy a PS5 and all the PC parts and pay me to do it, then I'm willing to do
Right.
it.
Isn't a PS5 basically a PC?
Yeah, yeah, it is. Which is kind of like, okay, I don't get it, but whatever.
I mean, besides you get to run Windows on it,
Yeah,
and you get
it's
the. It's not worth it, but
no, because it's like for the parts that I would want to put in it, it's damn near $1,500,
ooh,
and that's me finding a used non-working PS5 off eBay.
oh
And
yeah, that's computer.
and that's still $200. And if I get lucky, I get to repair the PS5, and then I get a PS5 to recase. Could be a win-win
That would be
situation
nice.
for me, but I have
Yeah.
no desire for a PS5. Call me weird, but
Sell it.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, it would be fix it, sell it, and recover whatever funds I could recover off of it.
Right.
Like the Xbox 360, I have 5 or 6 of them from back in the days when I would repair Red Ring of Death.
Gotcha.
And I've got what's deemed as a non-functioning NES console that I picked up from McKay's, and it very well could just be uh,
Loose wires, any matter. But if
it
it's
very well could be the pen
fixed,
reader not functioning in it. And if that's the case, it's a $9 fix.
right.
Or it's a free fix if I want to sit here with a pick and spend about 30 minutes moving pins. And, I'll probably do it because it's cheaper than spending $9 right now. But I do think that concludes my streaming for the evening. It's been an absolute pleasure, everybody. We will most likely be back tomorrow night to do it all again. Till then, this is your captain. We'll see you next time on the 82nd Lead.